Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Amy Slaton and Tammy Slaton have lost a lot of weight over the years, and the 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 stars have never been happier. This isn't to suggest it's all been sunshine and rainbows for the Kentucky-based siblings. Losing weight isn't easy for anyone, and they've certainly had their ups and downs. When the unscripted series premiered in 2020, Amy weighed over 400 pounds and Tammy weighed over 600 pounds. Tammy would gain even more weight, weighing in at 725 pounds at her heaviest. Since making their television debuts in 2020, Amy and Tammy have gone on incredible weight loss journeys. Their lives have changed completely. By the time 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 premiered in 2025, the sisters were thriving and living their best lives. Getting there wasn't easy, and they were met with disappointments, failures, and setbacks. Amy and Tammy fought for their many weight loss achievements, and they deserve to enjoy the fruits of their labor. With the new season in full swing, the fabulous Slaton sisters have been living their best lives. Read on to see behind-the-scenes photos from the season. When the unscripted show premiered, Amy weighed 406 pounds. She was a newlywed who was desperate to start a family but couldn't get pregnant because of her weight. When she had bariatric surgery in 2019, her doctors warned her not to get pregnant too soon, but the 1,000-Pound Sisters star did just that. After quickly dropping 125 pounds, her first son, Gage Halterman, was born in 2020. Her second child, Glenn Halterman, followed in 2022. Sadly, Amy's marriage to Michael Halterman struggled after her sons were born, and the couple announced their divorce in 2023. Since her bariatric surgery, Amy has put a few pounds back on. It was what her doctors were trying to avoid when they warned her not to get pregnant too soon after surgery. The 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 star wanted to have skin removal surgery to address all the excess skin left behind by her rapid weight loss, but her doctors want her to lose more weight first. Amy has gotten a lot of criticism for her diet over the years. While she does try to stay active, Amy still eats junk food. Unlike Tammy's weight loss journey wasn't a linear one. When 1,000-Pound Sisters premiered, Tammy was too big for bariatric surgery. Her doctors refused to perform the procedure on her until she dropped some of the weight herself. Instead of buckling down and focusing on her health and fitness goals, she threw caution to the wind. She put on over 100 more pounds. A few seasons into the show, Tammy weighed a shocking 725 pounds. She gave up on herself, as did her family and doctors. During an otherwise lovely zoo visit, Amy was bitten by a camel. When a health scare landed Tammy in the hospital, it ended up saving her life. Doctors put Tammy in a medically induced coma. When she awoke a week later, she knew her life was on the line. She checked herself into a weight loss rehabilitation facility, treated her lifelong food addiction, and had bariatric surgery. Tammy lost 500 pounds, and unlike Amy, she is committed to eating better. Tammy even shares diet tips with her social media followers. Mickey Ramos, a 1,000-Pound Sisters producer, recently posted behind-the-scenes photos, and Tammy has never looked happier. It isn't just Amy's weight loss journey that has suffered ups and downs. The 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 star has been on an emotional roller coaster when it comes to her personal life as well. On the plus side, she fell in love. Amy met Brian Scott Laverne at the mosh pit of a concert. Though she wasn't initially interested, he persisted, and they fell in love quickly. Since then, the two have spent all their time together and even got matching tattoos that read "Scary Love." Brian asked Amy and her sons to move in with him. Both Amy and Brian were arrested for possession of marijuana. During 1,000 Pound Sister Season 7, Amy and Brian took her sons to a drive-through zoo. During an otherwise lovely zoo visit, Amy was bitten by a camel. The police came and found a small amount of marijuana in Brian's car. Though Amy had a medical prescription in Kentucky, they had driven to a zoo in Tennessee where her medical marijuana card didn't protect her. Both Amy and Brian were arrested for possession of marijuana. Tammy's been on her own roller coaster the last few years, but she came into her own during 1,000 Pound Sister Season 7. For one thing, she's finally dating someone new. Tammy had terrible luck with love, often choosing men who weren't good for her. In 2022, she finally met a nice guy named Caleb Willingham, and they got married in a small private ceremony. Sadly, he died a few months later. Tammy was devastated and didn't start dating again until recently. These days, she's dating a woman named Andrea, and they're taking things slowly. Tammy also got to ride on a float at a local parade. 1,000 Pound Sister Season 7 has been filled with firsts for Tammy. She attended her first dinner party since losing weight and changing her life. The party was hosted by Tammy's friend Steve. It was a small gathering of 5 people, but it was a big deal for the reality TV star. She was always trapped in her house before she lost weight, so she mostly spent time with her family. She was thrilled to have real friends to hang out with. Tammy also got to ride on a float at a local parade. She was invited to ride on the float by her friends and was excited to be included. Tammy was especially proud that her family showed up to support her. She was happy to look out and see them in the crowd. The Slatons are a close-knit bunch and they may drive Tammy crazy, but she loves and appreciates them. The 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 7 star has come so far and is sure to achieve even more in the coming years. Tammy Slaton, 38 years old, lost 500 pounds. Amy Slaton, 37 years old, lost 169 pounds. Chris Combs, 44 years old, lost 150 pounds. Amanda Halterman, 44 years old, lost 31 pounds. Misty Slaton Wentworth, 48 years old, lost 74 pounds. Brittany Combs, 36 years old, unknown,